139. I'm Chase.
And my name is Anaya, and here we're interviewing Doc, Don Vito, and Callista. How's everybody doing today?
How you doing?
I'm doing good. Welcome, ladies. Welcome. How you doing?
Good. Thank you. Thank you for having us.
Yes.
Oh, no problem.
Yes.
All right. So, Chase, you want to start out?
Alrighty. How did the name Beat 139 eventually become the name of your podcast company?
I was thinking of a few different names, and I said it had to be something, radio oriented, and so it had to put Beat in it. And 139 is the block I came from, 139th Street, so that's how it came. The Beat 139.
I like that. I remember in your mission statement, you guys stated that you wanted to create a podcast so that young artists had a platform to share and create and, do well in their community. So did you guys have anything like that growing up? And if not, how much do you wish that you did?
Well, platforms to be creative, but we had like a lot of different community involvement. Like we had the PAL, we had like a lot of different basketball team organizations. We had a lot of after-school programs and stuff like that, and that's what kept us like focused in society. And we was, the kids of today, the youth of today, do a lot of like computer stuff and video stuff. We were outside. We wanted to do our homework real quick and go outside and play.
Yeah, it's just a matter of just doing stuff for our community,
And just backpacking off of that, how do you think that being here, have you seen an impact already with your involvement in the community so far?
Yeah, it's definitely been an impact. We had got an award a couple weeks ago for community for autism. We do a lot of charity work. We give back to the homeless, to the
When we walk around the community, a lot of people recognize us. I'll be in the street sometime and people be stopping me, and I'll be like, yo, where I know this person from? And they be saying, I saw you on the podcast. And I don't even have to beat stuff on. I just be looking regular. And I'm like, yeah, that's kind of cool. People watching. And when you go on social media, I look a lot, and I look through the names and people like and whatever. And it be people that you don't even know that's watching. And it's a good feeling,
That's great.
Okay, I'll go. Have you accomplished everything you've outlined as your goals for your company? And if not, what are your next steps?
Well, not as of yet. Even though we came pretty far, but we still have a long way to go. We're still building. We just getting our team together. Like, I'm new, so a lot of these guys right here is actually teaching us and showing us some new things as well with this whole Beat 139 podcast. Especially as far as we're not just a podcast. We're also you don't have to be famous just to be on the Beat 139. If you have a story to tell, we want to hear it. So basically, it's like, we just working on that and a lot of other things. So,
Yes.
And this, you may be most probably equipped to answer this question, but I think that a lot of media has been overrun by male figures, and not in a negative sense, but I think it's clear that women are starting to have a more prominent role in society and media today. So how do you think this has helped, just young girls and maybe even you in particular?
well, I believe this will help young girls a lot because we, not only are we the Beat 139, we put the message out there. So we have a positive note. We have positive speakers that come on here, especially lawyers, doctors, like a lot of different things like we do. We do beauty, just a lot of different topics, a lot of different departments where people can feel as if, okay.
It's like if you want to get a person to be on your show, you want to ask them for a bio. A bio is information on who they are, where they come from, and where they're trying to go. And then once you get the bio, then you can create questions off of the bio. You can also do extra research off of Wikipedia and different other things like that because the person gives you like a little basis of who they are. And that's the way you create a good interview by doing your research.
So in terms of the growth of the podcast so far, because you were talking about how you guys have grown, so far, and you still have more to go. Do any of you guys have any favorite or like most memorable moments from the time that you've been on air?
Yeah, I got one. Let me say something real quick. Lenny Green from 107.5 WBLS was on the show. And we had to interview, me and Doc had to take a Friday because he couldn't interview on the Wednesday because he does the Quiet Storm. on a Wednesday. So we figured out how we can get him in there. We got him in on Friday night. And I was like, well, welcome with Lenny Green. You're an icon to us. And, we want to be where you at and all this type of stuff. And he was like, he put his head back like, nah, man. He's like, I've been watching you guys, man. You guys my competition. I said, what you talking about, man? You Lenny Green, 107.5. You an icon. He said, nah, the Beat 139, y'all doing your thing, brothers. I want to let y'all know that. And I want y'all to continue success. And he gave us some pointers on how we can take it to another level. And that really touched me because coming from him, who's been around, he's been on several radio stations, and the person that he is on radio today, that was like a big pat on the back for me.
My most memorable moment, it came from like the Miss T interview, because we got the most backlash from it. And it's like, we got a phone call, individual, and everybody was just like shocked. And it really took our podcast to the next level, because we had got like tremendous views and it went viral. So I say the Miss T interview to me was the most memorable for me.
And well, being that I'm still a newbie, and I've been here almost 3 months now, but my most memorable moment would be when we had this gentleman perform, and he played the guitar. No, not the guitar. See, I'm saying it wrong. No, he didn't play the guitar. He played the violin. Thank you. I couldn't get it out. Yes, but he played the violin. He played the violin, and he also wrote his own music. And it was just and he also was a poet. So that was a triple three. So it was nice. And he remixed the music. My own shoulder.
You want to sing for us?
I'm not going to sing for shoulder. I'm not going to sing for us. Not today, baby, not today. But I took it on my shoulder, but a lot of people did tell me that. Like, you should be an R&B singer. You're missing your calling. But sometimes once you just stop doing something like for so long and you get into like life, working, and see how I tell you have to continue your dreams and keep going. You're going to stumble, but continue. It's things that does veer you off of that, and it is called life. That's why you have to make your decisions wisely, especially while you're young. Make your decisions wisely because it will affect your future.
My talent is I'm a master trainer, fitness trainer.
Is that so?
Yeah, I train kids I train people from the ages 10. My youngest client is 10, my oldest client is 94 years old.
Oh.
I've been doing it for like 20 years.
Crazy.
So, I'm very good at what I do too. So anybody need me, call Doc for a reason, tell them why they call you Doc. DJ Doc, yeah.
Well, I figure that's DJing now, like my hidden talent. I would say like I did a little acting, but I say DJing, because everybody knows I was nice and bald, so I don't think that's a hidden talent. But DJing, because I'm pretty new at that.
Yeah, we have a friend that's into beats.
Oh yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
So, okay, well then, even continuing off of that, do you guys think that you make it, your platform accessible for young kids in this area so that they can come in and maybe like if our friend wanted to come in and talk to you about beats or be on your show and say, listen, I have a couple things that I do in music and I wanted to like show you guys and use your guys' platform as a way to share my talent. Do you think you make your platform accessible for kids in the area?
Yeah, we do that. We big when it comes to the kids, but at the end of the